I just got back from my job as a gay poolside manservant. That's why I'm dressed like this. I was going for a up-and-coming comedian, but I somehow landed on lower-tier gay male beachside prostitute yet again. Anyway, I'm gonna have to live with the 3 hand jobs I gave out earlier tonight. But no one can take those $7 away from me. And if you're working the math in your head, it's only $1 for a dry rub on the baby cannon. My name is H.D. Wimbledon. I'm the reason your Google search bar has the prompt, "Can I die from inhaling cat hair while smoking marijuana?" I learned a lesson today. I learned a valuable lesson. And that lesson is, if you take drugs and ride the city bus and someone talks to you, ignore that shit. Just ignore it. Oh, already on the B material. Strip clubs and buffets are great because they're the 2 places in America where the name of the place you're going tells you exactly what you're in for. Tattletales, scandals, Gold Club. You know you're going to a strip bar. Smorgasbords, Golden Corral, Uncle Ted's bottomless trough bag. You know you're going to a buffet. But occasionally those worlds get blurred. I went to Asiana this week. Don't get me wrong, the food was good. But when my drug dealer asked me to go to a place called Asiana, speaking of naked women, I like blowjobs. But I don't get a lot of blowjobs. But it's probably for the best, because I just get frustrated. Because no one does it the way my uncle taught me in his basement. Last summer. Uncle Sandusky's gone away. I've seen a lot of rat tails around downtown Asheville this summer. And a rat tail is just a visible exclamation point on your shitty life decisions. Just an upside down Spanish exclamation mark. I don't care about your bands. Earlier this week I was behind a car and it had a bumper sticker that said, "E-racism." Shit pissed me off. This guy thinks he can drive around my town promoting online racism? God, who else changes their birthday on Facebook when you get lonely? Speaking of lonely, discovering that you are the subject of a when will a coworker snap office poll is depressing, but empowering. No one bothers you when a sandwich goes missing from the company refrigerator. I don't have a lot of friends, but I've got one. He's like an MVP friend because he's half black and half Hispanic. So I get to have an amigo. Did I mention we were on the B material earlier? Alright, I'm going to close this out. I have a steady diet of Funyuns and Rice Krispie Treats cereal. And coupled with the fact I have irritable bowel syndrome, that means I get diarrhea anytime, any place at the drop of a hat. But I've learned to embrace the excitement that is having my life turn into the amazing race at any moment. Driving home from work today, not proud of the fact I pretended not to see the funeral procession I cut off. But I don't see why one tragedy should lead to another. Speaking of diarrhea, I may not be the first to try, but I'm probably the first to publicly admit going diarrhea in the shower does not work the way you imagine. It's not the smooth operation you have in mind the moment before you pull the trigger. And that pissed off so many people at the YMCA. Thanks for being here tonight. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here. I appreciate that.